Are you running around Scum Island looking for in-game rails to mount scopes and sights to fully customize your weapons? As of the June 7th, 2019 Scum patch, look no further than your own crafting menu and your local repair shop to start customizing your sniper rifles, assault rifles, and submachine guns with your favorite sight or scope. As you can see, guys, we have a couple of new things in our crafting menu. We have our short improvised rail, we have a long improvised rail, we have a improvised rifle rail, and an improvised scope. Stay tuned, and we're going to check them all out. Welcome, Wolfpack, to another NateWolf49 Scum University tutorial. Today we will be discussing the improvised weapons rails and the improvised scope. That will greatly enhance our combat effectiveness much earlier than in the past. In addition, I'll provide links to the developer's weapons accessories chart in the description below so you can see which type of weapon is compatible with each rail and accessory. Don't forget to watch till the end of the video where I showcase the new segment called Just the Tip. Alright guys, on June 7th, 2019, a patch came out that added several items to the crafting menu. In addition, the patch has made several in-game props usable tools to craft items, and I'll show you what that is right over here. The drill press, right here, used to be a prop. It is now an actual piece of machinery that we need to use to craft certain items. This is a second variation of the drill press, and we have a machine lathe over here, a lathe machine over here, that operates the same. In the menu, in the crafting menu, to use the improvised rails, any of the improvised rails, we need one of those machines in addition to the items that are used for crafting. So we're going to go take a look, a real quick overview at the things that we're going to be talking about. This is the short rail right here for submachine guns. We have the improvised rifle rail, which we'll talk about in a little bit, and then we'll have the long rail for mainly for assault rifles and sniper rifles, and then our improvised scope, which actually looks pretty cool as well. So let's get started. I have done some exploring in single player, and I've found these items in the shop-like buildings in B1 town. That's the town where my triangle is right there, but they are not located in the shop-like buildings in B2 town. I'm not sure if the devs intended it that way or if they chose to randomize it for immersion in the game, so you actually have to go out and look for this stuff. I'm not really sure, but I am going to drop you a couple of photos around just so you could see the type of buildings I'm talking about. This is one of them where it has the, they used to have the in-game props in there, and, the drill press was in there, but in B2 town, those props have since been removed, and these are not located there at all. The only other place that I have been that I know that are there is the factory, the shops in the factory. They have the drill presses and lathe machines there, and from then on, I was going to allow you guys to figure out where they were. I didn't have the time to go exploring the entire map looking for them, but please feel free to drop in the comments. Feel free to drop your locations where you found these machines so you can craft the improvised rails. All right, we'll start with the short improvised rail. We're going to come over here. I've already got a chunk of metal scrap. We are near the drill press itself, and we will start from there. Short improvised rails are predominantly used for the submachine guns like an MP5, an AS Val, or the AKS. There are other uses for it, but I'll let you do your own research by looking at the charts at the links in the descriptions. Don't forget I put those downstairs, guys. In the description, there's links to each weapon breakout and what accessories work for what guns. Short improvised rail can be constructed by finding one piece of scrap metal, which we have, and the drill. Keep in mind that you could use either variation of the drill press or the lathe to do any of these items. Very simple to craft, only takes a few seconds, and we are good. It is there. We are good to go. So if I pick up my MP5, I can take it, I can put it on my MP5, and then attach a limited option of sights to the MP5. It will not let you just put whatever sight you want on there. It's just that one. So now we'll walk over here and we will do a long improvised rail. Once I have the scrap that is needed, long improvised rail, any of the scrap will work, any of the drill presses will work, or the lathe machine, and we will craft it up. The long improvised rails are used mainly for assault rifles and sniper type rifles. Long improvised rails are crafted the same as the short ones, a single piece of scrap metal in the vicinity of the lathe or the drill press, and you're good to go. Here we have an AK-47 laying on the floor for us. We will put that in our hands. We will put this on the top, and then you're able to put a limited variety of the weapons sight systems onto the rifle from there. But again, check out those descriptions, those links in the description, and you'll be able to see what sights work with what rifle. Here we are over here. I have another workstation set up, and we're going to talk about the improvised scope. The improvised scope marks the first time we've been able to actually craft an optic for a weapon. Usually we just have to rely on iron sights up until this point. You need to do a little bit of pre-crafting for this one, as you need a improvised magnifying glass to be able to make the scope. So that's very simple to do. You can have any melee weapon that you have on you, or the metal pipe that you might need, or that you're going to need to use this anyway, could be used as well. We come over here to the improvised magnifying glass. We have to find a looted camera lens. We craft that very quickly, smash that into an improvised magnifying glass. We can keep it there. Now we have the improvised magnifying glass. We have a roll of duct tape that we found, and the metal pipe, and we're near a lathe. Now we can craft our improvised scope. Craft it up real quick, and we will pick it up, and we will go and put it on our AK-47. Throw this in our hands. We already have the long improvised rail on it. We will take our scope, improvised scope, and put it right here, and now we have a 4x improvised scope with crafted crosshairs. Kind of cool. I have not had any luck being able to craft the improvised rifle rail. I've contacted the devs about this. I have my character's intelligence is set to max, and I still cannot craft that even if I have all the materials. So I'm waiting to hear back more on that, and I will hopefully do an update video when I hear about that. After this video, come back to this point and click the card above to check out the tutorial on improvised suppressors. Stay tuned for Nate Wolf's Just the Tip. Keep in mind that most US-made weapon systems already have an integrated rail system in place on the weapon. At this time, there's no need to craft a rail for the M16, the Mark 18, the M80 250 cal sniper rifle, or the Tech 1 shotgun. The only exception to the rule is the MP5, which does need either the in-game rail or the short improvised rail to attach some various sights. Again, the full list of weapons, accessories, and compatible components are provided in the description below. That link takes you right to the devs chart that tells you all of that information. If you enjoyed the content or learned something from the SCUM University video, please smash that thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe and tap that bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Let me be the first to welcome you to the Wolfpack, and I hope to see you commenting and in the live stream chat soon. Don't forget to check out the videos or playlists that are popping up to your screen right now. Be safe, and we'll see you when we get back here.